you alone. So we can get back on track.
Okay, let's head to work. Hands are full. Slept well last night, like just deep in sleep. Wow, that took me like no time to get to work. I really want to do carpool chat today because today is going to be just work and then at home just editing. So, I mean, there's like no traffic, so it's just been easy sailing. So probably gonna do like a carpool chat, not in a carpool environment, but at home. Still waking up. Okay. Oh, I miss yoga. I could really use it. We're gonna head into work. Okay. I'll see you in a bit. I'm wearing this vintage dress I got from that little Instagram shop earlier this month. I love a good throw-on piece. I don't have enough of winter throw-on piece. And I'm layering it with like a little cashmere sweater from Aritzia. I have to say, Aritzia makes really, really good basics and like good sweaters. Day at work, long day. I'm gonna go home, but I for sure cannot form sentences right now. I feel like I gave a lot of myself today. I need to go home and like sage myself. It's also really cold. You know, when you just have days where you gave a lot of yourself, you know, that's a thing. Like I'm very, very sensitive to other people's energies. And I absorb a lot. I absorbed a lot today because I had to give a lot. It feels good to be home and like a relatively organized home. I also stopped by Larchmont to pick up a pressed juice. I'm like just so tired of eating. Even at lunch today, I was like, I'm gonna control myself, and I didn't. Today's also trash day, so I try to open up all my packages right away so I don't have them lingering around the house and so I can recycle it right away. Package numero uno. Neat functional fragrance, anti-stress supplement. Oh, there's quite a bit of natural ingredients in here. I like it. May your holidays be as bright as you glow. Got some brightening eye cream. Glass straw. We have made a donation on your behalf to Parlay for the Ocean. Very cool. Thanks, guys. Dr. Jar. Happy holidays. Make sure you're stocked up for the new year. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna clean up this mess. Let's do a carpool chat in like a second, yeah? Before we get started into carpool chats, let's light an incense, shall we? Tara Healing Incense, special inhalant for relieving stress, tension, and depression. I think I've finally decompressed enough to be able to tackle this. And I picked this question from Carpool Chats. This one kind of stands out because right now I'm helping David go through resumes. I actually help him quite a bit when we're hiring. How do you make yourself stand out when applying for jobs/internships? It really amazes me how many career questions I get. Self-growth is very important too, guys. Don't forget that. Let's just say when a job gets listed, you are one of hundreds of applicants. How I like to think about the process of going through resumes is a lot like online dating. It's a quick second judge and swipe you're out. Even if it's just a second, you don't want someone to spend too much time on your resume. You just want big, bold, very digestible words to read as if you're explaining yourself to an incredibly intelligent dog. Resumes that stand out to me off the bat are something that's very well designed, easy to read. I can get a grasp of who you are within the first second. I know you did your research because you know if you are good for the job. But I mean, those are pretty obvious. I think investing in the design of your resume is always a key no matter what industry you're in. Think outside of the box. Even if you just decide to put a resume together with your name and 5 words. Maybe that's not professional, but hey, it caught my attention. I'm only speaking within what I know is the creative industry and what I've been dealing with. One of the most important things that I think is often quite missed is applying for a job that actually suits you. If you're applying for a job and you don't have the experience to back it up, I would definitely say that and state why you want the job in the forefront. So you almost have to customize these resumes and cover pages so it optimizes why you're applying for it. Right now, David's looking for a creative assistant and I'm helping him go through the resumes. If there's nothing on that resume that talks about why you would be a good asset to be someone's assistant, and all you want to talk about is being creative and your resume is very bland, it makes me think that you didn't put enough thought into why you are here for the job and you're blindly applying. You definitely want to highlight your key attributes that make you a great fit for the job. Secondly, I believe that if you're applying for something creative, don't be afraid to show that off. The people I want to surround myself with are people that are so uniquely their own person that you can easily look at something and go, oh, that's so them. So having that sort of point of view, like if you're good at Photoshop, flex that on your resume. So even if you don't have that much work experience, if you visually showed what you've created in the past and maybe there's no words in it, that's something that's gonna catch my attention. It's almost like you have to do the work before you're doing it. And that also said, I think mundane previous jobs that really don't reflect what your job is now really matters. You can always put in your resume, please inquire for full work history. Thirdly, I think following up. So often people don't realize that resumes are an entire sea and it's very, very hard to humanize resumes after a certain point. Not a lot of people follow up. It's very surprising. And somehow make it personable. And don't be afraid to put imagery on your resume. I mean, if I were to do my resume over again, I would probably put like a visual cue of everything I've worked on. Anyways, I hope that helps. I know it's like kind of a very long explanation of the possibilities of standing out, but I think don't be afraid of thinking outside of the box. Take out the fluff, make sure someone gets you in an instant. It's like the same thing as Tinder. You're gonna put your best photo up, you would put something really silly up and a really, really clever tagline. I'm seriously mentally so tired. I can't even think. So I really am sorry if that did not make sense. I can barely talk right now. That said, I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna finish this edit. Tomorrow I get to work from home. I'm excited. I have to film some stuff for another video I'm working on in the new year with a sponsor. So yeah, it's a lot of projects we're juggling right now, but I will see you guys tomorrow with a smile on my face. Bye.